Hi Libra, welcome to your love reading for this week. I hope this video finds you well. Remember, this is a general reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. Okay Libra, let's see what's coming through for you. All right, so we have the Nine of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles, Queen of Swords, Three of Swords, the Empress, Nine of Swords, the Star, Eight of Swords, and the final card for you, Libra, will be this one, Ace of Swords. Okay, so you do have the Empress as the heart of your reading, so this is very positive. This is telling you that you don't have to settle for so-so relationships. You don't have to settle for someone that's just kind of giving you part or half of what you want or you deserve. You can have it all. So the energy of the Empress is always abundance and happiness, especially in a love reading. Like I said, this means that you don't have to settle, that you can have a happy relationship, a balanced relationship. You can also be successful in other areas in your life. You don't have to sacrifice your career for your love life. You don't have to sacrifice your own happiness for your partner. And I see here that something is definitely going on. Let's start with the top row, Nine of Pentacles, Queen of Swords. Okay, so the Nine of Pentacles, this is more of a card of feeling, being really independent and not really needing someone to hold your hand and tell you that everything's going to be okay. So it could be that something is going on. You do have the Queen of Swords, but that could be you since you are an air sign. But it can also represent someone else in your life. When I look at the Nine of Pentacles, this also represents like material things. It represents money and abundance. And it means, like I said, that you don't really need another person to complete you. You don't need another person to be successful in life. So I feel like they're saying to kind of like watch your relationship, that you're not becoming too codependent on someone because you feel that you need them financially or you need them in some way. Because like I said, your first card is all about independence and being very self-reliant. And knowing that you can create abundance for yourself. You don't need someone to hold your hand. You don't need someone to create this for you. You can do this for yourself. But you have the Knight of Pentacles, and this is telling you that you're making slow progress. I almost kind of feel like someone is working on issues of maybe codependency, like you're making some progress towards your goals. I mean, this is a love reading, but I'm kind of getting a message that there's something going on, possibly like with your career, with your finances, and it's influencing your love life or your relationship. I feel like you're making progress. Maybe you're becoming more independent and not thinking that you need to have your partner around 24/7, or maybe it's the other way around. Maybe they're asking you for too much. And I feel like you're slowly making progress towards that. You do have the Queen of Swords, and this could be you. I mean, this queen, it could be male or female, but also the Queen of Swords is very emotionally detached. She's more going to focus on her career and her finances. She does not do well with emotions. This queen usually kind of shied away from emotion because she has been hurt in the past. So she kind of keeps people at a distance, and she'd rather deal with cold, hard facts instead of with emotion. So I feel like either this is you, you know, that maybe you're slowly kind of healing from this, making progress, or it could be your partner. I feel like the relationship, I mean, looking at what's going on, the second row here, Three of Swords, Nine of Swords, this is something to like really look at carefully. I feel like there's a lot of anxiety and fear around a relationship. I mean, it is lined up with the Queen of Swords, so it could be that there is, because this is a court card, it could be you, or it could be someone, it could be your partner, where there's a lot of fear and anxiety. Like they don't want to lose you, they don't want to lose the relationship. This is a card of worst case scenarios, imagining the worst possible thing that could happen. And I mean, then the Three of Swords, which is a separation. So I feel like somebody is like very much afraid of losing their partner or something negative happening in their love life. The Three of Swords does represent like breaking up, a divorce, you know, heartache and loss, sadness, tears. And in fact, there's a lot of anxiety about this. And you do have the Empress right in the center of the reading, which is telling you that you don't have to settle. So maybe if you are in an unhealthy relationship, because I do have to think about the Eight of Swords down here. The Eight of Swords is someone feeling trapped. Someone feeling trapped. So it's like if you are in an unhealthy relationship where there's someone's flipping out way too much here with the Nine of Swords, so much, you know, angst, so much drama. That's what I'm getting, like so many fears. Someone could be thinking about a breakup. I feel like somebody feels trapped at the same time. The Eight of Swords is the energy of just like, I can't do anything about this except just kind of watch this unfold before my eyes. And I feel like you don't have to do that. I mean, you do have the Empress. I think this is telling you that you can have it all. You don't have to settle for something where you're just doing okay. And I say that because you have the Star. This represents your hopes and wishes, but also this card represents spiritual guidance. It represents your angels, your guides, spirit in your life. I feel like spirit is guiding you where you are trapped, and they're guiding you to a new beginning. Someone needs to like wake up. With the Ace of Swords, this is like an aha moment. This is finally putting two and two together mentally, that this may not be good for me, or I need to do something to fix this. I mean, seeing you have 5 cards from the suit of air, and yeah, this is kind of like a lot of like mental energy, and this is not an energy that you'd want to see in a love reading. Usually thoughts do not lead to anything positive. But I feel like somebody could be doing a lot of thinking about a relationship. Like, is this really good for me? From this card, I just got to get like a lot of angst, like there's a lot of drama. Somebody is like really worried about losing your partner. And I get that energy is already here. Somebody's kind of feeling trapped. And there could be issues. I mean, starting from the Nine of Pentacles, it could be issues with like independence. Like somebody needs to start like, you know, standing on their own 2 feet. Don't lean on your partner. Don't allow your partner to lean too much on you. So I feel like, I mean, you're slowly making progress, yet there are all these kind of conflicting energies of, you know, a possible separation, so many fears and anxiety, yet they're telling you don't forget your hopes and wishes. Don't forget your hopes and wishes. And this all kind of points to you. I mean, you are an air sign. You could be the Queen of Swords. It doesn't matter if you're male or female. And I mean, seeing this, your hopes and wishes, spirit guiding you, telling me that you don't have to settle for second best. You can have it all. The Empress has everything. And again, this all leads to you. Looking at the reading this way, I mean, this is independence, self-reliance. And again, it's kind of leading towards like a new way of thinking. Like something about that has to change in order for you to have this energy of the Empress, where you're just kind of radiating abundance when it comes to your love life. You have a healthy, balanced relationship. I mean, looking at the reading like this, your hopes and wishes and spirit, yet there is, you know, this energy of like parting ways or breaking up. And it is lined up with the Nine of Pentacles, which could be that I said someone is dealing with issues of codependency, or someone way too focused on money or career. And this is not healthy. This is not the energy of the Empress. I mean, she is very financially stable, but she's also very emotionally balanced. And I don't really kind of get that from this card here. This card, if anything, they're saying that something has to change mentally. Something has to change mentally in order for you to have the relationship that you deserve, something that is healthy and balanced. Almost like somebody has to learn to fend for themselves and not lean on you too much. There's just an energy here. It could be you or your partner. I just get that somebody's feeling trapped. Somebody is just feeling trapped in a relationship. I mean, like there's really nothing they can do about it. If their hopes and wishes are kind of knocking on their door, I feel like there could be some clarity also that comes in about what you can do so that you don't feel trapped in a relationship. Maybe heal the relationship or move in a different direction if like spirit is guiding you. Okay, Libra, I will end this reading here. I hope you enjoyed it. Much love and bless. Bye-bye.